Let's turn to the weather locally. Jeff Lawson is here in the studio with the forecast. Jeff.
Yeah, and we caught a bit of a break. We had mentioned that Friday with all the rain we had. I kept emphasizing there is not going to be a ton of rain during the day, Saturday and or Sunday, and then it'll start to pick up again into next week. Well, that's what's happening right now. We showed you at the top of the broadcast. Pretty decent visibility out there, by the way. But we showed you a couple of pockets of heavier rain still inland. You can see some of the yellow out there. The green, of course, is light rain. Dark green's a little bit heavier, and then yellow starts to get pretty significant rainfall rates. And inside of that, we even have a little bit of the orange right now around Chuckatuck, moving across the county line up into areas there of Isle of Wight. We're looking at some moving out of Suffolk and Sussex County, also out to the west, getting some here near the Route 58 corridor. A lot of people, of course, travel over to Emporia, heading south or north for that matter, mainly south. Dutch Road, though, you can see some very heavy rain down there, lots and lots of that. Over the past 3 hours, you'll notice that things were moving northwesterly. Now they're moving a little bit more northerly. So just a few sprinkles in the sort of metro area, but still some of that heavier rain out on the west side of town. So right now, we are at 73 degrees, the wind very light out of the east, humidity really high. That's why we had that sort of haze in the air when we showed it to you just a minute ago on the Skyview camera. Right now, we're expecting a few showers still, mainly inland and mainly the early part of tonight. Low temperature by morning down to about 72, so hardly any difference over where we are now. Notice again, stuff's generally inland. As we put it in motion, though, we're still going to look for a couple of isolated showers during the morning. I think we'll have the heaviest of them during the afternoon, but there will be a few around even during the AM hours as well. So take that into account tomorrow. Make sure you have the umbrella when you go to work as well as when you come home, because that's when you'll have a better shot at needing it, but you still will in the morning in a few areas. And notice some of the reds as we get into tomorrow evening. Those are areas with potentially some heavier rain, so we're watching for some potential downpours. And then the front comes through and the wind shifts, and that means some rain early in the day Tuesday for morning rush hour, but not by afternoon. Afternoon Tuesday, clearing skies, very pleasant conditions. High temperatures actually a little bit below normal for Tuesday, and then we sort of bounce around for a couple of days. We'll show you that on the 7-day. Highs today made it into the lower 80s, although we had a lot of 70s as well. Those were generally closer to the coastline. Water temperatures in the 70s. The wind coming in off the water kept you in the 70s, but once you got away from the water, it was into the 80s. Just 1/100th of an inch today in Norfolk, and that was actually during the middle of the night. Inland areas saw most of the precipitation. Of course, some of that was during the day today, and then some of it has been during the evening. So for tonight, 72 with a few showers, mainly somewhat inland like Suffolk and westward. Tomorrow, 87, so hot again. Some isolated, maybe even scattered at times, showers and storms, especially during the afternoon, but not only then. Tomorrow night, some scattered showers and storms with a few downpours, 71. And then the 7-day forecast, 78 on Tuesday, a 50% shot of some rain early in the day, only 10% shot late. That'll be very nice afternoon. 78 on Wednesday's looking decent, and then a little warmer Thursday, back down a little Friday, and then the heat comes in next weekend.